I ordered the whole front end for this car. Everything from, like I said, the ball joints, the QA ones, all that, for the front end of this car to put it together. And yeah, that will be the next thing that I do, that and the rear control arms. It's your boy Rob, and we back in the shop today. So today what we got going down is we are going to go ahead and repair the door panels for the Impala. Well, not the door panels, I should say the door panel, the driver's side door panel. Let me get out of this sun real quick. The driver's side door panel for the Impala. If you been watching the channel for a while, you know that my door panel on the driver's side was like kind of messed up. I kind of broke it a little bit more than it was already broken. It actually looks like somebody had repaired it before with some like glue or something like that, because I was trying to wipe it off and it wouldn't come off. I thought it was like some like icing or some type of like ice cream sticky or something like that, but it actually looks like it could be glue. So we're gonna go ahead and address that issue. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and fix that. We're also gonna fix the little black little trim piece that goes around like the door lock and the window and the door handle and everything. That piece is also broken on the passenger side, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that. And I also have to fix my corner light. Now, the corner light is brand new, but it ended up breaking somehow. I don't know how. When I was trying to put it in there, I mean, I guess cheap plastic, but we're gonna go ahead and fix all of that stuff, get that stuff put into the car, and you know, finalize all of that so that I can get my door panels all put together. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna start piecing the car back together to the best of my ability. It's not gonna be all the way together, but to the best of my ability, so that I can go ahead and detail the inside of the car so that it's nice and clean. And I also ordered everything for the front end of the car. My tie rods, my inner outer tie rods, the center link, the ball joints, the coilovers for the front. I ordered all that stuff for the front end, so we're gonna be tackling that as well. My goal for this car is to get it to the point where it's daily drivable and reliable enough for me to just hop in and go wherever I need to go. You know, this is not gonna be a perfect, you know what I'm saying, car by any means, I should say. But I want it to be a nice car that I can just get in and cruise and drive and stuff like that. I'm not really gonna go too crazy with it because it is a high mileage car. The car is technically a salvage title car because I did buy it at auction. It was wrecked when I first got it. You guys did see that. So I don't want to throw a lot of money to this car. I just want it to be a nice cruiser or whatever. There's nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going full level like I am with my Elko. But anyways, man, we are doing the 2,500 subscriber giveaway, so don't miss out on that. Hit that bell notification so you get a notification, because we are gonna do that this Saturday coming up after Thanksgiving. I think that's what, the 27th, I believe. I don't know, man, don't quote me on that, but it will be this Saturday at noon. We are going to be doing the giveaway for the Flowmaster 44s. So go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And also, like I said, so that you will know when I get on the live and I do the drawing, the spin wheel or whatever for the winner for the Flowmaster 44s. But anyways, man, let me jump into the video and I'll show you guys exactly what we're doing. All right, y'all, before I get started, I kind of wanted to spin this around and show you guys everything that I need to get done for the car. I started scraping the windows a little bit. As you can see, like, you know, I took a razor and I was scraping off all the excess overspray. And I was trying to get it off. The blade actually got pretty dull, so I went ahead and like stopped. So I got to run to the store and go get some more. I scraped all the driver's side windows. I still got to scrape these windows over here. I got to scrape the outside and the inside of the windows because, as you can see, there's still old tint on there. But pretty much for the most part, I'm trying to get everything all cleaned up and all nice looking. This car, I had stated before, I want to repaint it. I want to repaint it because it's not perfect. And I really want it to be perfect. I mean, it looks really, really good. I'm gonna still do my touch-up paint and all that kind of stuff when it gets warmer, probably like in the spring and stuff. But in the process of putting like the trim pieces back on, I noticed that it looks, when the car was not painted, it was okay. I mean, obviously it's not okay, but I mean, it wasn't out of place because the car was, you know what I'm saying, like janky. Now that the car is painted, the trim really looks out of place. You know, it's chipped up right here, you know, chipped up right here, right here. And on the driver's side, I think is a little bit worse. But it looks a little bit janky. So I'm kind of like, maybe I should order some new trim. And, you know, I don't know how hard it's going to be to find new trim. It could be easy. It could be hard. But with these cars, the reason why I'm repairing my door panels is simply because, you know, for these types of cars, for one, everything is super expensive. For two, it's very difficult to find parts for these cars. So if you can save and salvage whatever you can, then that's what it is. Just save and salvage whatever you can. For example, my door panels, I could order a new door panel, but I'm not gonna do that because I can salvage the one that I have and it costs me nothing to do it. So, like I said, man, I kind of want to replace the trim. If I could source some trim or whatever, then that's what I'll do if it's not too expensive to actually replace the trim. If it's a couple $100, whatever. But if we're talking $400 or $500 just for like window trim around the, you know, window on the Impala, like we're not gonna do that. But anyways, man, like I said, I'm trying to, you know, do this car right as possible. The car is not perfect by any means, but we are definitely getting to it. So anyways, man, let me go ahead and jump into what this video is about. I just kind of wanted to point that stuff out because it kind of goes in with the context of the video as far as basically repairing and restoring rather than purchasing new and trying to source other parts. And then I also got to put my Impala emblems on there too. But anyways, let me go ahead and set this table up, and then I'll bring my heat gun out or my glue gun out and then start repairing these parts. All right, y'all, so here's what we got. So this piece here, who knows how this broke. I have no idea. I was trying to snap it into the corner there and it came out broke. Cheap plastic, whatever. So we got this glue stick. We're gonna just go ahead and heat up the glue stick and go ahead and make like a little weld beam. This should be fixed, good to go. I also have some black strips in here. So pretty much what we're gonna do is we are going to take this piece here, this piece broke as well, and we are going to glue strip the back of it together as well, you know what I mean? And then for the door panels, like I said, this looks like ice cream or whatever. It looked like icing or whatever. I didn't notice that this was like broken before. It looks like somebody had tried to glue it before, and that's what this is because I was trying to wipe it off and it wouldn't come off. So pretty much probably what I'll do is I'll probably get my heat gun, heat this glue up and wipe that off. And then what I'll do is I'll glue it from the back side so that we have less of an area to like maneuver or work with, like with the body filler or whatever we have to do. I don't even know if I'm even gonna do that, man. I might just glue it just like that and then, you know, call it good, because pretty much this will get covered up by the armrest, and then you'll have a little crack here and a little crack there. And it's broken all the way back down here, but this is covered up by like this crease here, so I won't really have to do anything there. I did actually buy some medium gray. I don't even know where it's at. It's not over here, but I did buy some medium gray color. I actually think it's a little bit lighter than this. So I don't think I'm gonna touch it up or do anything here. I'm gonna just, you know, fix this, clean all this gunk up, get all this out of here, and then see what happens after that. Like, I'm not too hard pressed on like really making it perfected or nothing like that. Just because, I mean, you know, who cares? I just want it to be clean. I want it to look nice. And like I said, man, like, I'm not, like, if you could tell anything about me, I'm not really a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am, but I'm not. Like, certain things gotta be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you guys, when I painted the outside of the car, it had to be perfect. Even though it's not perfect, you wouldn't be able to tell that it's not perfect unless I was just like, yo, there's a problem here, there's a problem here, problem there. Now, like I said, the only reason why I want to repaint the car is because I want it to be 100% perfect. Like, as if I sent this to somebody in the shop and I paid $10,000, $15,000 for it. Now, obviously, I'm not a professional, and this is my second time only painting a car, and my first time ever just painting candy. I feel like I did a really good job, but like I said, I am a perfectionist when it comes to certain things. But as you could tell, like my wheels and stuff like that, I was like kind of like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Went ahead and sprayed it. I'm kind of like that with this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, the car, the interior is not perfect, even though it's really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look up in here, you'll see my seats are really, really nice, especially in the back. The back seats are perfect. The back seats, there's nothing wrong with the back seats at all whatsoever. The front seats, the cushion is, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more flat, and there is a little tiny tear on the driver's seat. But other than that, man, the interior is pretty much perfect. I just need to, like, shampoo the carpet, detail it, clean it out, really, really nice. And the interior of the car is pretty much, you know what I'm saying, like 100% good to go. And then, like I said, you know, other than that, the only really major thing is the steering wheel. And I'm going to send that to Adrian Rogers to get that all fixed up and stuff like that. But other than that, man, like I said, I'm not really too keen on like really fixing all the cracks, as long as it's just not hanging and it's not all busted up. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if this thing is ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing everything together, and we'll see what we got here, man. See if we can get this stuff repaired and fixed so that we can move on to the next thing. Because like I said, I ordered the whole front end for this car. Everything from, like I said, the ball joints, the QA ones, all that, for the front end of this car to put it together. And yeah, that will be the next thing that I do, that and the rear control arms. So we're gonna get all of that stuff together, and then we'll focus 100% on the reliability of this thing. And then we'll get the exhaust done. We'll be on the road. So let me go ahead and focus here and get this stuff done, because it's something quick, simple, easy to get done real quick. And then I'll show y'all what I got afterwards. Like I said, I'm gonna just take this little bead strip, heat it up, and start gluing all this stuff together. So I'll show you guys what it looks like after I'm done, because I don't have my stand and I only got, you know, 2 hands. So, and I need both of them to hold the glue and glue the thing with the iron and stuff. So let me go ahead and get to it, and then we'll see where we end up after I'm done. All right, y'all. So I wrapped everything all up. So pretty much what I did was I used the glue strip to glue it together first, and then I used the black tar piece to like wrap around, you know what I'm saying? And it's still kind of like drying a little bit, but you know, that's pretty sturdy. I don't want to mess with it too much because it still is kind of fragile. Next, I'll probably just Dremel it down with my Dremel, make it look all nice and smooth, and then paint over it. Here, same thing. I used the glue strip a little bit, and then I put the black tar stuff around it. When I had just used the glue, it kind of fell off a little bit. It's a little more sturdy now, so I should be able to throw that back up in there. And pretty much all I did was I take this piece, you know what I'm saying, and then you hold the iron on there, just like soldering a little bit, and then it starts to melt. And then once it starts to melt, you can kind of work with it however you work with it. That's pretty much all I did. It looks like I'm gonna have to use probably like a little bit of body filler or something like that to get this like all perfect and stuff like that. I did the same thing over here, except I only used the glue strip. Now this looks absolutely terrible, and I know I said that I wasn't gonna like do whatever and try to, you know, finesse and, you know, do whatever I have to do. But I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna Dremel this down, smooth it all out. Probably not all down up in here, cause like I said, the that one thing or the armrest covers up all of this. But you know what I'm saying, like this part on top here, I'll probably sand down a little bit, and then I'll probably prime down over it. So pretty much what I did was I took the back piece and I glued the back of the door panel. I'll show you what I mean. I glued the back of the door panel all up first. And then I took it and I glued the front side. So this is no longer like hanging and dangling. You guys can see, like, obviously I'm not trying to wiggle it too much because I ain't trying to break it, but because it's, you know, not how it should have been from the factory. It's, you know, finessed a little bit. So pretty much I'll just sand this down a little bit, Dremel it down, and then I'll just paint over that and make it look real nice in these areas here. But yeah, other than that, man, I think it looks pretty good. You know, this is now fixed. It's no more dangling, no more hanging. This piece here is fixed here. No more, you know what I'm saying, broken piece. Like I said, you know, I'm kind of wiggling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to break it, obviously. You know what I mean? But, you know, that will do. Like I said, I'll just Dremel it down and then probably take this whole piece, clean it all up, and just respray it black just to make it look all nice. And I'll probably do that for all of them just so that they all match and just so I can refresh it. And, you know, depending on what kind of gray this turns out to be, I might just clean this all up and respray the whole entire door panel. I'll probably clean everything up and just respray everything. We'll see how it turns out first with the gray I have. And then if that's the case, I'll do it for all the door panels so that they all look the same. But yeah, for the most part, man, it's all cleaned up. That's what I wanted to do, just because, like I said, these were the broken pieces that I had, the broken plastic pieces, and it's much better to restore than to replace. Now, obviously, you know, if you replace with some aftermarket stuff, sometimes it doesn't fit right. You know what I'm saying? You might have some issues and all that kind of stuff. If you can restore, I would definitely go that route because, you know what I'm saying, you know that this came off of your car and you can fix it and you can make it pretty much the exact same that it came from the factory, probably sometimes even better. In my case, like I said, I just had to fix these pieces. Instead of paying however much people try to charge for this, $120 just for this piece, you know what I mean, for the broken piece, I went ahead and glued it up, made it look all nice. And then, you know, like I said, once this all dries and everything is all solid, I could smooth this down, smooth it out with my Dremel, and then go ahead and respray everything and make it look really, really nice. So that's pretty much the plan. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll do it at a later date, but I just wanted to show you guys me just repairing the door panels for now. And then at a later date, when I start detailing, I'll probably point it back out and show y'all what we got. But anyways, man, yeah, I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, enjoyed the process. I should show more of me like actually doing it, but like I said, I don't have my stand and I don't have more than one hand. Let me open this garage. It stinks in here with that plastic. But yeah, man, that is what it is. We got it done, and now we move on to the next thing. All right, schoolers, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Like I said, I was just trying to repair the door panels on the car and some of the parts on the car that needed replaced or, you know, needed to be repaired. Just one step closer, man. One step closer to getting this thing all the way right, you know what I mean? Like I said, I want to hurry up and get the car detailed, get, you know what I'm saying, the windows all cleaned up, get everything all solid, get everything all ready to go so that, you know what I'm saying, we can be sliding in this thing. It is winter time, so it's going to be a little bit tougher, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't always want to drive my truck all the time. So I want to have like a car that I could just hop in and get up and get going and get moving. So we are going to definitely be working on the reliability of this thing. That is the very next thing up. So we can get the car to emissions, get the tags for it, and then, you know, just drive the car and enjoy it, man. And just continue to keep on, you know, showing it love and just keep on like elevating it, man. That's what I've been trying to do ever since I got this thing. And, you know, that's what we've been doing. That's what we've been working on, is just getting it, you know, elevated, just trying to elevate it, getting to levels. You know what I'm saying? So we've been doing the best that we can, man. And like I said, we're getting closer and closer. I really haven't been driving this thing just because it really needed paint and stuff like that. But now there's reliability issues. Well, there always has been reliability issues, but you know, there's more because the car just sits and I'm trying to get it to stop sitting. So anyways, man, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Don't forget to hit your bell notifications, because we are going to be doing the giveaway this weekend. Shout out to everybody that has commented, who has subscribed and all that kind of stuff. Man, I definitely appreciate every single one of y'all. So without further ado, we're gonna conclude this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And always remember, work hard so you can live free.